Hey everybody, Brian here, Coffee with the Disability guys. Today I'm doing some water. I have been drinking way too much coffee, and there's so much going on in the news making me like insane. In fact, it's like having way too much coffee and not even having coffee with everything going on. It kind of makes you nuts. But speaking of nuts, there's so much craziness going on, right? You have this political assassination in Minnesota, you have protests everywhere, for, against, for who knows what. But it's really that day-to-day daily stuff which is making me even more surprised. You never think, oh yeah, that happened, I can't believe that would happen. But I get a news alert over the weekend about a Westchester County attorney, an attorney who practices law in Westchester County, who was arrested for making threats against judges. I mean, here are some of the threats. His behavior directed towards these judges because of his child custody case. I'm going to beat you. I wish you died tonight in a car fire. I hope you die. This is just some of many threats that this particular individual made against Supreme Court Justice Susan Capisci, and did so, right? He's a practicing attorney, yet this normalization of hatred towards authority, and particularly towards the judiciary, it's absolutely wild. Threats of violence and intimidation, defiance of judges' orders, no matter who you are. It's really, really crazy. I remember when I started, I would go to court, suit, tie, yes, Your Honor, speak to Your Honor, whatever. Sometimes you might get a little heated in the midst of a cross-examination or an objection, but that was it. And if you kind of went over the line, you got slapped down and said, hey, let's chill out. Now you have attorneys threatening judges for their own case. It is just wild times. Anyway, I guess the whole point of all this is I think it's really important to take some time to take that deep breath, let it out, and really, really focus on what's most important. I mean, okay, it's great to get something off of your chest, but keep it up here, or go in the back room and shut the door and yell it out and then come back out. In fact, it's a great thing. Sometimes I want to go to respond to an email and I might be a little tense about it or a little worked up. I will actually write the email and send it to myself. Or if you don't want to do that, you can write the email, you can have a delayed send, so you can say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have sent that, and then you can go and stop sending the message. But sometimes just writing it out on paper, ripping it up and getting rid of it does so much for you. So anyway, here's to channeling your angst and anger and thoughts, and really remembering, let's be civil to each other. Let's just understand that each side has an opinion, whatever it is. Take a deep breath, but stop with the threats, the intimidation, and the BS. Anyway, that's my thought. No coffee today. Catch you soon.